Check it out. Check it out. Fethu namhlanje we are joined by a super producer who seems to not be able to stop producing hits. Yayizwa leyo nto. Please help me welcome Abidoza. Puti, how are you? I see fresh, mfowethu, see fresh kakhulu, my brother. Yazi, when I called you earlier on, it sounded like you were in studio. Are you ever not in studio, Fez?
Yeah, sometimes I need to get some air, but most of the times I'm in studio,
That is crazy, man. That is crazy. Like, just on that note, my brother, look, Fethu, producers traditionally are known as people who stay in studio, making beats. But these days, a lot more producers, getting almost as much shine or limelight, if you will, as an artist. Producers are actually building their own names. So as I said, usually Fethu producer would never even see the producer. Like, ipheli ishandisi singababona uScott Storch ngambona mina mfethu sengikhulile, not knowing that, you know what I'm saying, dog. So
mina ngambona last year.
Cabanga, dog. And this guy mfethu produced Let Me Blow Your Mind, the craziest songs, but we didn't see his face. So I'd like to know, as Abidoza, do you think that it's good for a producer manje, to be getting the spotlight, to be getting recognized, or no, do you feel it's better for a producer to stay behind the scenes and just make the beats?
I feel like as producers, we all deserve the same shine as artists, because without the artist, without the beat, there's no producer, there's no song, and without the vocalist, there's no song. So we both need each other. So I believe that the shine must come as equal. It's just that sometimes it's discredited a lot because some people want to keep us behind closed doors. They can keep on getting the shine on their own. But at some point, we also want to shine. We also want to be in the front line of things. We all want to be the stars,
Yes, in fact. And I have to say, Casper's making sure that you get your shine, Fethu. So big ups to him, bro. And how are you dealing with it? I mean, you are obviously you got thrown into the deep end, my brother. Let's be honest, Fethu. You came in 2020 really, really hard. How are you dealing with being a producer that's on the front line?
Also, when you're on the front line, it's kind of also hard to keep up because now you have to be more creative than you were the last time. It's like you're only as good as your last game.
Showcase.
So it's just a matter of being able to study. So what I do is, if I have a hit now, and people are listening and jamming to it. In my mind, I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do next so it can keep up to what I have now. The momentum must keep on going.
My brother, and you've been doing exactly that, Fethu. So, I mean, you introduced yourself with Dina Lady, shout out to Major League and Umpo Sebina. You came through with Imoto, Plainile, and Dile Siatandana. You're literally doing your consistency, Ostrazela Yona. So, Fethu, Abidoza, at some point you have to drop your own project. When is it coming, Fethu?
Right now, I'm not certain, and I don't feel that I'm really ready to drop a project, but I have songs,
Yeah.
I have songs like I have balloon songs,
Showcase.
So it's just a matter of choosing, because sometimes we have to choose the best songs out of the ones that we have to drop, and sometimes maybe the ones we choose are not the ones that make it, and then the ones we leave out are the ones that are supposed to be in. So I'm still stuck in the line of, must I do it this year or next year?
Showcase. So it sounds to me like your biggest problem is not knowing which one of your many songs to choose.
Yes.
That sounds like a nice life problem. Imagine that, man. That is
it's like having a banking and not knowing what to drive.
Exactly, man. So literally, it's like I've got a crib. I got a crib in Cape Town, a crib in Durban. Which one? Big ups, so check it out, man. Currently, you are the producer of one of the biggest songs in the country, in Njinga Mpanza. And you know what? I feel like you only just started. Especially talking to you now. I feel like you're actually only about to move forward. Now, I remember watching videos of you playing Satandana in your sets. You are a DJ as well. Long before you dropped the song, and every single time the crowd went crazy. So did you know immediately Uguti Siyathandana? I know you said earlier sometimes the song you think is going to be a hit is not the hit, but did you know immediately Uguti this one, I.e. Yona Bab?
Yeah, if there's one song I was definitely sure that this one would be a hit is Siyathandana, because at first I used to play it, but the crowd didn't respond at all because they don't know the song. But it never stopped me from loving it, you know. So it's just a thing of like, you must just accept and do what you want. People will accept later, you know. It's like you must just be a leader. Do this. Sometimes you must be scared. I mean, we're human, you know.
Yes.
When you do something, someone can say, it's okay. It's okay to be scared, but also I work in faith, so it's like I'm a very optimistic person, and if something doesn't go well, it doesn't mean it's the end of the world, but I'm positive. When I do something and I'm gonna drop, I'm very positive.
My brother, that is some inspiring stuff, man. Look, we are looking forward to some songs that you've teased. You like, dude, you're always working. So you've teased Iwa, also known as the e-wallets, right?
Yeah,
you've also teased, Casper's teased Ngoma with Neo, but since the two of you are working together all the time, are you producing Lengoma ya Neo and Casper?
Yeah. I produced Neo, the Neo and Casper song. I produced it alongside this guy in the States called Rhymes, and there's a DJ called You the DJ. So we was the three of us, but we were working like online and stuff, but I made the beat with, and then Casper's actually the one who referred me. Like, he called me, said, yo bro, like I have this sick vocals and I trust you can make them come out.
Not knowing that it's Neo.
I didn't know that it was Neo, you know. So man, this is, yeah, I know it's Neo. Yo, I can't goosebumps.
Hey, boy,
you know that moment when you're at a place there and something is happening and you're like, oh, let me just go to the toilet and bump my shit. This is too much. My God is working overtime.
Show my butterflies, Doc. Yeah, big say, Brad. Do you realize how crazy that is? Fair to you? Man, you know what? Thank you so much for joining us. I'd love to ask you more questions, fair too, but I feel as though we're gonna have another opportunity to have a chat, Konalagle show. But thank you so much for your time, Abidoza Put.
No, bro. You know I've been to be on the show for a long time now.
My brother, fair to see song. No,
thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thanks for having me.